Welcome to mathematics class. In this video we are going to learn how to multiply using lattice method. Let's get inside the video. The term lattice represents a structure made of long thin pieces of wood or metal that cross over each other. This regular pattern we call it as lattice. Since we are using this pattern in multiplication, we call it as lattice method of multiplication. It's one of the oldest method to understand the long term multiplication process. Fine, let's get inside the video. Before applying this process or before applying this method, let's understand how to use this method. So the first step is that you need to draw a grid. Now the grid is based on the multiplicand and multiplier. If you are going to multiply a 2-digit number by a 2-digit number, then in that case you'll be drawing 4 grids. How? 2 into 2 equals to 4. So totally 4 grids. If you are going to multiply a 2-digit number by a single digit number, then you'll be drawing only 2 grids. 2 into 1 equals to 2. If you're going to multiply a 3-digit number by a single digit number, then you'll be drawing how many grids? Yes, 3 grids. 3 into 1 equals to 3. So I hope that now you have understood how to draw the grid. And the next step is that you need to draw a diagonal. Okay, you will be drawing a diagonal from upper right to the lower left. You can see it over the screen. Now the diagonal will be drawn for every grid you have drawn for the sum. And the third step is that you'll be writing your multiplicand at the top and your multiplier at the right side. Fine. And now you'll proceed on with your multiplication. So when you multiply your multiplicand and your multiplier, if you are getting your answer in 2 digit, the units place, the digit which is in units place or the ones place will be written at the bottom, whereas the digit which is in tens place will be written at the top. Suppose if you get a number, for example as 12, 2 will be written because 2 is a digit which is in ones place or units place, so it will be written at the bottom, whereas 1 will be written at the top. If you get your answer which is less than 10, that is if you are going to get your answer as 7, in that case 7 will be written at the bottom, whereas in the tens place I'll just put 0, right? So this is how we'll be representing the product values. Once multiplication is over, we then sum the numbers between every pair of diagonal. We start at the bottom half of the lower right corner, then we continue summing the group of numbers. Once the summing the group of numbers is over, we read the answer from left to the right bottom. So this is how we'll be using this lattice multiplication. Let's get inside the example so that we can understand in detail how to use this method. So here you can see an example, 21 into 8. So 21 into 8 which represent 2 digit by a single digit. So how many grids should I draw? Yes, I should draw 2 grids. So you can see over the screen. Then I have drawn the diagonal for each grid. So I'll be writing the multiplicand, that is 21 at the top, and multiplier 8 at the right side. Now we'll start with multiplication. So as I always said, multiplication will be starting from right side. So I'll start with 8 and 1. So 8 into 1, what I will get? My answer is 8. So if you see now, 8 is a single digit, right? I don't have any tens digits over here. So what I will do? I will write 8 at the bottom and I'll put 0 at the top. Clear? Now I'll go for the next grid. So again 8 and 2. Okay, so 8 into 2 what will get? 16. Now 6 will be written at the bottom and 1 will be written at the top. So now my multiplication process is over because I don't have any other grid to be multiplied. So now I'll be stopped. Now I'll do the summing up process. So how I'll do? I said you have to sum up diagonally. Okay, so I'll start from the right side. That's what I said. We should start from the right corner. So here in 8 I don't have any in the diagonal, so that's why we have drawn that diagonal, so that we don't get confused while do the addition. Okay, so if you see in 8 in the diagonal I don't have any other number to be added, so I'll write 8 as it is. Now I'll go for the next diagonal. So in the next diagonal you can see I have 6 and 0, so when I add 6 plus 0 my answer will be 6. Now I'll go for the next one. So in the next diagonal you can see I have only 1, so I don't have any other number to be added, so I'll write 1 as it is. Now while writing the answer, what I said, yes, you have to start from left side to right side. So what is left side? I have 1, then I have 6, then I have 8. So what is my answer now? Yes, it is 168. So let's see the answer. So 21 into 8 equals to 168. So have you all understood now? Yes. Now let's look another example, so that you will get more, you will understand in detail how to use this method. Now you can see here I have a 3 digit by a single digit, right? So which means how many grid I should draw? Can anyone say? Yes, well done. I should draw 3 grids. Why? Because 3 into 1 gives me 3. So I'll be drawing only 3 grids. So I have drawn the grids, then I have drawn the diagonal. Things are ready. Now I'll write the multiplicand at the top, and I will write the multiplier at the side. So we'll start the multiplication. So we'll start from right side. So 8 is the multiplier, so I'll be multiplying multiplier with each multiplicand. So always have that in your mind. The multiplier is the one which is in the right side. So I'll multiply 8 with each number which is at the top. So I'll start with 5. 8 into 5. What is my answer? It is 40. So what is the digit in ones place? 0. I will write at the bottom. And what is the digit in the tens place? 4. I will write at the top. Now I'll go for the next one. 8 into 4. 8 fours are how much? 32. So 2 at the bottom, 3 at the top. Next digit, 8 into 3. 8 threes are how much? 24. 4 at the bottom, 2 at the top. Now the process of multiplication is over. What is the next step? Yes, well done. Summing up the numbers according to diagonal wise, right? So we'll start from the right side bottom. So what is the number which is in the right side bottom? You can see. Can you see? Yes. What is that? 0. Can you see any other number over there? No. Which means that I will write 0 over there. Well done. Now we'll go for the next diagonal. Can you see the numbers? Yes. What are the numbers there? Yeah, it is 2 and 4. Which means what? I have 2 numbers. I have to add both the numbers. So 2 plus 4. What is my answer? It is 6. Very good. Now we'll go for the next diagonal. Can you see numbers? Yes. What are the numbers there? 4 plus 3. So what is my answer? 7. Wow. Awesome, kids. Now we'll go for the next diagonal. What is the number there? 2. Do you have only 2 over there? You don't have any other number? Yes, right. So what I should do? I should write as it is. See, was it not easy for us? Yes. Now you have to write. So how you will write the answer? Start from which side? Left side. Don't forget. Well done. So how you will read? 2760. That is 2760 is my answer. Let's check. Well done, children. So when I multiply 345 into 8, my answer is 2760. Wow, well done. Let's look one more example. So the question you can see over here, it's 21 into 72. Now did you see it is a 2 digit by 2 digit. So how many grids should I draw? Can you help me? Yeah, well done. Thank you so much. I should draw 4 grids. Why? Because 2 into 2 I'll get 4. Wow, that's good job. Now I'll write my multiplicand at the top and my multiplier at my right side. So 2, 1 at the top, 7, 2 at the right side. So now we'll start the multiplication. Now if you see, I have 2 1 2 digit, 7 2 2 digits, right? So till now we had only one multiplier, so it was easy for us. Now I have two multiplier, which means what? I should be careful with my multiplication, right? So we'll start. I'll start with 7. So 7 into 1, what I'll have? 7. So 7 bottom, 0 at the top. Again 7 into 2, what is my answer? 14. So 4 bottom, 1 at the top. Now I'll go for the next multiplier. What is the next multiplier? 2. Very good. Now 2 into 1, what is my answer? 2. Yes, so 2 bottom, 0 at the top. Again 2 into 2, what is my answer? 4. So 4 at the bottom, 0 at the top. Why? Because I don't have any digits in the tens place, so I am representing it by 0. Well done. Now multiplication part is over. We'll go for summing up process. So we have to start from right side. So here I have only 2, so I'll write 2 as it is. The next diagonal, it is 4 plus 0 plus 7. So when I add, what I am getting? I am getting 11. So I am getting again a 2 digit as my answer. So in that case, what you should do? 1 I will write here. The 1 which is in the tens place, I'll take it as a carryover to the next diagonal, right? Yes. Now you see the next diagonal I have 0 4 0. Along with that, the carryover from the previous diagonal 1 will also be included. So I'll get my answer as 5. And the last diagonal, my answer is 1. So did you see? Was that easy? For your understanding, I have represented in different color. The carryover I have represented in orange color so that you don't get confused why that 1 is over there. Okay, fine. Now we have to get the answer. So from where I'll start? Yes, I'll start from left side. So my answer should be 1512. That is, can anyone say 1512? Well done. So can we check? Yes. So when I multiply 21 into 72, my answer is 1512. So I hope that you all understood how to use this lattice multiplication. So you can keep on working out different type of sums so that you can understand, and you can also find out how to do in a correct way. Thank you everyone.